Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Tone from the DMV. How y'all doing this morning?
Big Tone, what up? Get it off your chest, bro.
Hey, I just want to give a little inspirational shout out to people out there today. You know what I'm saying? Don't call a friend. Don't call the close family member. Don't call somebody you done known for decades. Call that person that you thought you had never ever called to see how they was doing, if they need anything. Or go over to a neighbor's house, check on that handicapped individual living downstairs in your building, or that elderly lady that you see carrying them bags home every day, but never ever do you ask her, hey, Miss Johnson, can I get that for you? You feel me? And I think somebody's really gonna appreciate that from somebody today. You never know what somebody waking up going through this morning. You never know.
Are you saying do a random act of kindness to a stranger? That's what you're saying?
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I respect that. Salute to my guy Raconia out in Cleveland. He does that all the time. But I agree with you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's the kind of stuff you know what I really like doing? I like being in line somewhere, and then somebody in front of me, either might be coming up short with a little change or something, and I like paying for all this stuff.
You know what? You're going to laugh. Anytime I go to Chick-fil-A, I always pay for the person behind me. I don't know why Chick-fil-A, but every time I go to Chick-fil-A, somebody behind me, I pay for his meal.
You might like what they doing behind you.
Yo, you know what? Shut up, man.
What?
Shut up, man.
What?
Shut
what?
up.
I respect it.
Hello, who's this?
That's loyal bottom.
Good morning, Breakfast Club.
Relax.
It's your boy Love You for the Pork, Little Harper CT,
Yo,
King.
You sound like you woke up on pork this morning.
Oh, man.
No pork. I called to apologize to Charlamagne.
Why?
I caught you up in some messiness with your girl Kendra. Video was semi-viral.
Oh, this the dude with the 13.5-inch penis?
Yes, it's Mr. 13 and a half. They've been. I got over 500 DMs. And I brought your name up in reference to when I was on the Breakfast Club last time.
Kendra hit me, and you did word it kind of crazy in the video.
What'd he say?
He was in the video like, yo, I got a 13.5-inch penis, and Kendra was like, what? I don't believe you. And he was like, Charlamagne said the same thing.
Wow.
So
right.
no context.
Wow.
I understand.
Right.
Wow.
That's why I called to clear it up, because I wasn't saying it like that, obviously, Charlamagne.
I can't compete with you, brother. You win.
You don't have to clear that up, man. One thing about me is I don't be giving a damn about no rumors. I ain't clearing up nothing. I'm not cleaning up a single rumor about me. I don't care what you heard. Go hear it again.
All right. Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. When we come back, we got to talk Antonio Brown. Wildin' again. We'll get to it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Oh, God.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, my God. That's exactly what happened. Don't worry, we're arguing behind the scenes.
We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to it in a little bit. Jesus. All right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Antonio Brown.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on The Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On The Breakfast Club.
Now, Antonio Brown's account, his Snapchat account, has been suspended, and an incident is under investigation. Now, what happened yesterday is on his account, there was pictures of his ex, the woman that he has children with. There was one with her giving him top. There was another one.
What is top? Helmet,
fellatio.
Because you said you wouldn't got helmet from the Giant Stadium.
No, I got a helmet from the Giant Stadium earlier.
Okay.
Yes. But,
oral sex is what
oral sex, yeah. She was giving him oral sex. Another one is, it seems like she was about to reach orgasm. It was a short little video. So he posted that. His mother's, his ex said that, damn, they don't even have the comment what his ex said. Jesus. Oh, yes, you do. Here we go. She says, very well aware of what's being posted on Snap. I'm not in control of his actions. I have asked multiple times to have this part of our past relationship to remain private, but he refuses. I have reported his page and all pictures. Unfortunately, Snapchat is allowing him to repost. I'm very sorry for any of your kids that follow him and use to look at him as a role model. I do not condone these actions. As you are aware, I have kids involved as well.
Yeah, I mean, what's sad about it, this is a 34-year-old human. Like, when will people grow up? Like, what is the reason for Antonio Brown doing this? Like it's lame on all levels. Like, why? Like, what is the reason? Like, why is that his mother of his child?
Yeah.
Why would you put the mother of your child out there like that? Because at some point, your child's gonna grow up, And your child might see that. Like, why would you want to discredit the mother of your child in that way? Why?
And not only that, I thought it was against the law. I thought you could get arrested for that.
I mean, if it's
that's like revenge porn.
Yeah. I mean, is that why he did it? Did he get hacked? I mean, what happened?
And he hasn't said anything yet.
If he did that intentionally, that's corny.
Yeah.
If he now's the time to say you got hacked.
Yeah, now Cardi B, she's in the news because she went to court yesterday. It seems like she needed an extension for her community service. She has 15 days of mandatory community service. She hasn't done it yet, and she needed to get an extension, and she was granted an extension. So, shout out to Cardi B. She was also on with Jason Lee. You know, Jason Lee's talk show started last night, 10 p.m. on Revolt. And they talked about a lot of things. You remember the song Messy Quavo put out? Can we play a snippet of it?
She my dog behind my back, but I ain't stressing. Not at all. You wanted the game, you should've just said it. We would've blessed it. Should've just said that bitch got messy.
Now, she spoke about that with our interview with Jason Lee.
I was quiet because one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna find out the truth. And you know that I was finding out that truth in and out. It's like if I entertain something that I know is not true on the internet, people be like, oh, it is true because you're addressing it. But when I don't address it, it's true or not. It's true as well. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not going to entertain the bullshit because if I entertain it, it's going to keep going longer and longer and longer. And at the end of the day, I know what's going on in my house.
She's right. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's why I said.
There got to be difficult times, though. You know?
Hey, listen, man, I don't give a damn about no rumors. I don't care what you heard about me. Okay, go hear it again. Because at the end of the day, I know my reality. And what you believe does not impact my reality at all.
Now, she also spoke about some of the surgeries that she might have had or might not have had.
I never said this, but I'm going to say it. So, you know, like around 2018, 2019, everybody kept saying like there's a non-surgical way to get your nose smaller. And that's doing fillers. So I did fillers on my nose, right, in 2019. And that my nose
But I thought fillers, because I just got fillers. Fillers you put in to make it a little puffier, right?
Listen, when you see things on Instagram,
you just believe like
it makes sense. Like when you see it on Instagram. But fillers make my nose longer. Like it make the tip of my nose longer. Like you will see it in 2019. Like my nose got longer, it got wider, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the I f***ed up my nose. I have no choice but to actually do my nose. So in 2020, after WAP, like I got my nose done.
So tell us, Envy, tell us about that. Did you get the fillers or you got the actual surgery? Because your nose does look a little pointier at the end.
No, I do not have a Peter Pan nose, but yeah, I did not have nose surgery. Well, I did. I didn't get a nose job. I got the polyps in my nose removed. It was I was having a hard time sleeping at night because I was snoring, and I was also breathing a lot through my mouth. And the reason being is I had a lot of polyps in my nose. So they said it was going to be a 20-minute surgery. Wound up being a 2-hour surgery. They removed all the polyps. I can smell a lot better.
Your voice has changed.
My voice has changed a little bit, and it's a lot clearer. So I'm very happy about it, and I can sleep better and smell better. But
so while you were doing that, you just decided to do the cosmetic aspect.
I did not get a cosmetic surgery. I did not get surgery on my nose. But the reason they were, when you heard Charlamagne crack the mic and people were yelling because we were talking about insecurities when it came to surgery.
Because you asked the question. What did you ask?
I was asking if somebody gets cosmetic surgery, does that mean that they're insecure?
And someone in this building said, anytime you get plastic surgery, it's an insecurity. And I totally disagree. Insecurity is this is the textbook definition of insecurity. It's an uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, lack of confidence. Some people get cosmetic surgery simply because they want to.
Correct.
And they want to enhance things, not because they are insecure or lack confidence.
But I feel like if somebody wants to enhance it, they are insecure about certain things. Now, I do know that
not in every case.
People do get surgery. Like I know a lot of women get breast reductions because their backs are hurting and it's a health reason or whatever it may be.
Some people get breast implants just because they want them, not because they're insecure.
That's insecurity.
No, it's not.
If you don't like your body and you want to enhance your breast size, that's an insecurity.
No, listen.
Just like if I'm overweight.
Not.
And I get a surgery to lose the weight. That's an insecurity.
First of all, stop projecting because you got a nose job and you were insecure about your nose.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna talk about it next time. We're gonna take your calls next time.
Just because somebody decides to, get some type of cosmetic surgery, it does not always mean that they lack confidence or they're insecure. Some people just want to do it.
It doesn't always mean that, but a majority of the time it does mean that you're insecure about something.
How can y'all just make these blanket statements majority of the time? What research have you done? What study have you done to say majority of the time people get plastic surgery is an insecurity?
I didn't do any research.
Exactly.
But we're going to talk about it.
And I'm trying so hard not to say the N-word in 2023.
Say it! Say it!
Oh, my God.
We're going to talk about it next hour. We're going to take your phone calls, 800-585-1051. But I feel like if people want to change their body, it's an insecurity.
It is not an insecurity.
We'll talk about it next hour. And what we got front
page.
It's
not always an insecurity. Is what I'm saying.
I will agree with that. It's not always, but I think a lot of the times it is.
They be trying to spin me.
I don't spin you.
I say that from the beginning.
I didn't spin you.
It's not always an insecurity.
I just said
this guy just said majority.
That doesn't mean all.
Oh my God, man!
It's like you want all the M&Ms or you want a majority of the M&Ms. It's not the same.
I want some of them. All right, some.
All right. When we come back, we got front page news. Now, paramedics have been charged with murder after a patient who was in a stretcher. They put him in a... It's not funny.
Why are you laughing then?
It's not funny.
See what I'm saying? But I'm trying not to say the N-word in 2023, but look at him.
They put him in a stretcher face down. It's not funny.
Why are you laughing?
It's not funny. People
why
are
you
stupid.
laughing?
How are you going to put the person in the stretcher face down?
Why are you laughing?
You're right. We'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Your company has goals this year. Find the right people to help you achieve them with ZipRecruiter, where 4 out of 5 employees get a quality candidate within the first day. Try it free at ZipRecruiter.com/breakfast. ZipRecruiter.com/breakfast. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. Let's talk roaches. All right, now. If you're looking for a gift to buy somebody for Valentine's Day, maybe your boo.
Don't you tell nobody to buy no damn roaches.
Well, the Bronx Zoo is doing something that's been very popular, all right? They're offering the opportunity to name a hissing cockroach.
That makes sense.
For your boo for Valentine's Day. They've been doing it since 2011, and if you're looking for something that's a little different, it's a $15 donation, and you can name a cockroach after your boo.
Very on brand for the Bronx. Dropping a clues bomb for the Bronx.
What's wrong with you, man?
And the reason I say I'm dropping one of clues bombs for the Bronx, because the Bronx is full of roaches. So they are making the best out of a bad situation. I respect that.
Yeah, so for $15, you could tell your Valentine you named a roach after them.
That's cute. I like that for the Bronx. Now we got to do that for alligators in Florida.
Now, 2 emergency workers in Illinois were charged with first-degree murder after a patient they transported in an ambulance died, and that's because they transported the person face down on the stretcher.
Where was this at now?
Illinois, Springfield, Illinois.
Wow.
I don't know. I've never heard of this before. I don't know why you would put somebody face down.
Now, what was the person going through?
They're not saying what they were going through, but they just said that they put the person face down. The person couldn't breathe, and the person wound up dying. They had the person, straps tight on their back and everything.
They spoke out that man or that woman and their family.
They said, knowing based upon their training, experience, and surrounding circumstances that such acts would create bodily harm and death, and that's a violation of state of Illinois code, and they will be arrested and charged.
Now, I've never heard of paramedics doing that. Now, I do know I've heard of some men have requested to get buried like that.
What do you mean?
Some men have requested to get buried on their stomachs, like in the casket. I've heard that before.
I've never heard that.
No. It's called a bottom burial. I've heard that before.
Yo,
I've never
Cite your sources.
No, I've never heard that about the paramedics. I think that's
a true story.
And I hope that family gets a whole lot of money from those people. But I've heard after the fact, when somebody's passed, they've requested to get buried on their stomach. Some men.
Cite your sources.
What do you mean?
Who?
I don't remember. A long time ago I heard that. My brain's a little foggy. I don't think like I used to.
All right. Well, that's front page news. Now, let's get back to the conversation we were having. All right. 800-585-1051. We're going to take your calls when we come back. Now, we were talking about Cardi B. She was with Jason Lee on his new night show and was talking about some surgery she did in insecurities.
People be assuming that, like, when you do surgery or something, like, you're insecure about yourself or you hate yourself. And that's just not the truth. I just be feeling like if I want to correct something, I want to do a little something like, I don't give a I'm going to do it.
Now, we're asking 800-585-1051. If you get plastic surgery, in most cases, does that mean you're insecure about something?
The answer is no. Barty is right. Like, this is what we were debating behind the scenes, because somebody in this building said anytime you get plastic surgery, it's an insecurity. And I totally disagree, especially when you look up the definition of the word insecurity. Insecurity is an uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, a lack of confidence. Some people get cosmetic surgery, like Cardi said, simply because they want to. And they want to enhance things about themselves, not because they are insecure or lack confidence.
All right. Now, I kind of disagree.
And it's totally unfair to just paint everybody with a wire brush.
If somebody gets plastic surgery or they want to enhance their body, get bigger boobs, fix their nose, or get a bigger ass, or whatever it may be, it's a form of insecurity. You
Some
don't like
people, not all.
You don't like your body. You don't like something on your body, and you want to change it. That's an insecurity. Now, Taylor's here.
I disagree, but I...
You disagree what? You agreed with Envy. You've been saying you agree with him all morning.
No, I didisagree with you because I agree with Envy.
So you think everybody who gets plastic surgery is insecure?
No, I said there's certain factors when Sim came in talking about if you have big breasts.
And you need a breast reduction because your back hurts.
I don't look at that as an insecurity.
Correct. But so now you also...
anybody... So I want Envy and Taylor to be clear. I want everybody out there with cosmetic surgery who's had it to hear this.
Right.
Because they're going to try to change this later on.
Okay.
Y'all think everybody who's had plastic surgery is insecure?
I said...
No.
I said majority of people. I said in certain cases...
I'm not doing this.
Yes, but I think if you are getting surgery for something that you don't like on your body to enhance it, if it doesn't have anything to do with health reasons, yes, I think you're a little insecure.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Why does it have to do with health reasons? That's what we disagree. It does not have to. Just because if it doesn't have to do with health reasons, and you just decide you want to have some type of cosmetic surgery to enhance yourself or better yourself, does not mean it's an insecurity.
If I wake up this morning and I said, "Damn, I want a bigger ass," what's wrong with my ass now?
Why do you dye your beard? Why you don't let the gray show?
I'm insecure.
Okay, well, that's you. So stop projecting on other people.
I'm not projecting anybody.
It's absolutely projecting. It's absolutely. Taylor said getting her hair done.
No, it's two different things.
She said getting her hair done.
It's two different things than what I'm talking about.
I'm not insecure. I like it, but let me ask you a question.
No, man. See, y'all got to stop moving the goalposts.
I'm sitting there joking with you.
Okay,
but let me ask you a question.
No, serious question.
What?
Why do you dye your beard?
I like it.
That's right.
I like it.
It's not because you're insecure about it.
But I'm not getting the surgery.
So
it washes right off.
It's still cosmetic.
You can't wash the breasts off. You can't wash the ass off.
And listen, what are we talking about? Are we talking about plastic surgery? Or are we talking about
plastic surgery?
Okay.
You're talking about. That's not surgery.
It's all cosmetic at the end of the day.
No, it's not. It's not surgery. That's like a woman dyes their hair. That's not cosmetic surgery.
Every woman or man who gets cosmetic surgery is not getting cosmetic surgery because they're insecure or because they lack confidence. They're doing it because it's simply it's there to be done.
You don't think that's a lack of confidence if you want to get your breast or ass done?
No.
You were using Magna RX on your penis, right?
First of all,
because you were insecure about your penis size.
Okay, early 20s.
So that wasn't teens.
I was in my early 20s, and yes, that was an insecurity. But what I'm sitting here telling y'all is everybody who gets cosmetic surgery is not insecure about themselves. Everybody who gets cosmetic surgery is not because they lack confidence. They're probably perfectly fine with what they have, but if they can get a little bit more or they want to make a little tweak here and there, they do it.
If somebody would say, well, why don't you just like what you have?
You know what y'all doing right now? This is the same people when you see Lizzo on Instagram, right? And Lizzo's out there showing herself, and people be like, "Ain't no way she is secure as she acts. She got to be insecure.
She likes her body
just because she's big."
There's some people that like their bodies regardless of their size.
She can't be that confident.
Why can't she? She can't be.
That's my point.
She can't be.
Just because a person gets cosmetic surgery,
I think that's two different
things. But Lizzo doesn't have surgery. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Y'all not listening.
But let's take phone calls.
Y'all are projecting because y'all are insecure about yourselves.
1051.
That's what y'all doing.
Let's talk about
Taylor
it.
already told me she's insecure about herself.
That's
fine. I'm not scared to say I'm insecure. And
that's great. But what you're doing right now is projecting.
Well, it's not projecting.
My point is simply this: everybody who gets cosmetic surgery is not insecure.
Well, let's talk about it when we come back. Phone lines are lit up. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Pull out your phone. Call in right now.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic. Break it down. 800-585-1051. The Breakfast Club. It's topic time.
Pick up the phone, baby.
Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Talk about it.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about Cardi B. She was on Jason Lee's show, and she was talking about insecurities.
People will be assuming that, like, when you do surgery or something, like, you're insecure about yourself or you hate yourself. And that's just not the truth. I just be feeling like if I want to correct something, I want to do a little something like, I don't give a f***, I'm going to do it.
So we're asking 800-585-1051 when somebody gets cosmetic surgery to enhance themselves, their body, wherever it may be, is that insecurity?
I agree with Cardi. I don't think it's insecurity, especially when you look at what the definition of insecurity is. Insecurity is an uncertainty or anxiety about oneself, a lack of confidence. Just because you decide to have some type of cosmetic surgery does not mean that you lack confidence. You know what I'm saying?
I think it does a little bit, unless it's a health concern. If it's a health concern, it's totally different. But if you want to enhance some part of your body because you don't like that part of your body, that's an insecurity.
Who says you don't like it? Maybe you just want it to be better. Maybe you're perfectly... Put it like this.
Because you don't like it.
How about this? Cardi just came up on some money. Mm-hmm. A lot of people make changes when they get money. They get a little money and they be like, oh, you know what? I've always wanted to change this about myself. Doesn't mean that you don't like it. But doesn't mean that you lack confidence about it. You just like, you know what? I've always wanted to change this about myself. Why not?
But I'm not saying insecurities are necessarily bad. If you want to change something, you can change something. A lot of people, as soon as they get money, they change their teeth, right?
Yeah.
Right? And that's kind of an insecurity. You don't like your teeth. So you change your teeth to something that you like.
No, it's just now you got money and you've always wanted to get better teeth. Like, I ain't got no back teeth. I had to get back teeth pulled yesterday. Mm-hmm. I ain't never been insecure about my teeth. I got some money to get some veneers. And now I had to pull the back teeth out. I'm going to get the veneers in the back because I want back teeth to be able to chew.
But see, that's helpful. You got to chew.
I'm only chewing on one side.
I mean, you like meat, so you got to chew on that meat.
Man, shut up.
All right.
You got gray hairs without the dye.
Yes, I do. I have a little.
Are you insecure about your beard?
No.
I don't
believe
you.
But mine is a dye. Mine is not surgery. I can take mine out anytime I want.
It's still cosmetic. People can take implants out anytime they want. People can take implants out anytime they want.
Is Rick Ross, is Kevin Hart, is LeBron James, all of them insecure?
I don't know. I would have to talk to them. But based on y'all logic, you and Taylor, y'all said everybody who gets plastic surgery is insecure.
But the dye is not plastic surgery, sir.
It's still cosmetic.
No, it's not.
And just like you can take out that dye anytime you want, they can go take out implants anytime they want. Yes, you can.
You got to go to the procedure. I could wash mine out.
Allegedly. Allegedly. So guys, the hairline. You got the hairline too.
I do not have the hairline.
You got the Tory Lanez daddy hairline.
I do not have the hairline.
You got the Tory Lanez daddy hairline.
I do not have the hairline. I do not have the hairline. There is no hairline. No, I do not.
It's because you're insecure?
I don't have the hair. This is my hair.
Now you lying.
Oh my God.
When a person lies about it, they insecure.
My goodness, this is my hairline.
When a person lies about it, they insecure.
This is my real hairline.
Okay.
This is my. You just mad because you don't have a hairline. This is my real. Taylor, come pull this hair right here. Pull this hair, because I want you to pull it and see that it's real hair. I didn't do it.
It's real hair.
They didn't take it from my ass. None of that. That's my hair.
It's real hair, but you bought it.
I did not buy this.
You bought it.
You know what?
They did that surgery where they take the stuff out your ass and put it on your head.
No, they did not. So Taylor, one of our producers up here. Taylor, what do you feel about people getting security from a women's...
People getting security.
You're pissing me off now.
What do you feel about people getting security?
People getting surgery and insecure. You're pissing me off now.
I know. Again, I agree with you, Emmy. I think there's health factors. I don't care if they get plastic surgery, but I think how you're explaining it, you're saying people just wake up, and I understand the money factor of it too, but that's an insecurity.
No, it is not.
Because you also say insecurity means uncertainty, right?
Uncertainty or anxiety about oneself.
Okay, so there's uncertainty about themselves that they want to enhance.
But let's
That's
go.
not true.
Let's go to the phone lines. We got a lot of people on the line.
Now you're using the word uncertainty wrong. First you was using the word insecurity wrong. Now you're using the word uncertainty wrong.
Hello, what's your name, Mama?
Kira.
Hey, Kira. Good morning.
Oh, you sound mad, Kira.
I am not. I am tired. I just dropped my babies off to school. I'm headed home.
Now, Kira, you had 3 plastic surgeries.
No, I did not. I had 1 plastic surgery.
Oh, I'm sorry. They said you had 3. All right, go ahead. Talk to us.
What'd you have, Kira?
I had a breast augmentation.
Why?
Stage 3 breast cancer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's health reasons.
That's health reasons, yes. I always was insecure and wanted big breasts. In like my high school years, I was like a size B, a size A. And then years down the line, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer.
All right.
So I agree and I disagree.
Okay.
What do you agree with?
Well, I agree with, was it you, Charlamagne, that said that you have to, what was your thing, Charlamagne? I'm sorry.
I was saying that just because you get cosmetic surgery or plastic surgery, it doesn't mean it's always an insecurity. Like some people just do it because they want to do it. It doesn't mean that you lack confidence or, you have a uncertainty about yourself. You just want to do it.
And I was saying, other than health reasons, I feel like people who want to enhance their body or want something bigger or smaller or a thinner waist or whatever it may be, there is some form of insecurities there.
Well, it was an insecurity for me with my small breast, but financially I wasn't able to do it. So I agree with that part with it being an insecurity. But then again, some people get them for health reasons.
Right.
That's right.
Thank you, Mama.
That's all I'm saying. Envy and Taylor and like everybody that gets
I didn't say everybody.
is insecure.
I didn't say everybody. Hello, who's this?
Hey, Bree.
Hey, Bree. Good morning. Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
Good morning. I firmly believe if you want to get your body done, you do you. You are not insecure because I personally believe I'm a bad bitch. I don't need no makeup. I'm naturally beautiful. But yeah, there's some things I do want to plump up, like get my booty done. That'll make me feel ugly or insecure.
That's right.
I just know what I want.
And that's what I said. Some people just do it because they want to do it.
But if she wants to get her body done, she's a little insecure.
Why you stop doing that? Just because you got Tory Lane's daddy hairline,
I don't got
and
Tory
because
Lane's
you
daddy
got
hairline.
your beard dyed, and because Taylor want to look like Rihanna, right? Stop projecting on people.
No, she just said
Y'all
I'm a bad.
projecting,
She
man.
said I'm a bad B. I'm bad. I'm fly.
Y'all
but I want to
projecting.
get my body done. That's a double negative.
No, it is not a double negative. It means that you already have the confidence.
Then why, if you got the confidence, why get your
Let me
body
tell you
done?
something, man. Let me tell you something. I don't drive luxury cars.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I ride around here. I got a 2004 Escalade with 297 million thousand miles
I
on
haven't
it.
seen that Escalade in a while.
Okay, but guess what?
What?
I drive that car like if I was pushing a Bentley.
Okay.
I don't care is what I'm trying to tell you. When you confident, you got the confidence. Everybody. Some people already have confidence. Just because they get the surgery don't mean that they're insecure.
I think it does. We'll talk about it more. 800-585-1051.
Y'all are projecting on this radio this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all are projecting y'all insecurities and how y'all feel about yourself.
It's the
on
Breakfast
the radio
Club.
This morning.
Good morning.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Come on.
800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's
I want y'all to know
DJ,
that.
Envy, Angela
Sounds
Yee,
crazy.
Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, we're having this conversation. This comes from Cardi B's interview with Jason Lee on his late night talk show. And this is what she said.
People will be assuming that like when you do surgery or something, like you're insecure about yourself or you hate yourself. And that's just not the truth. I just be feeling like if I want to correct something, I want to do a little something like, I don't give a I'm going to do it.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. We're talking insecurities. If you have to get cosmetic surgery, is that a form of insecurity when we're not talking health reasons? All right, let's go to the phone lines. A lot of people on the lines. Hello, who's this?
Hey, good morning. This is Ralph.
Ralph, good morning. Talk to me.
All right, so I do feel like anybody that does cosmetic surgery does have an insecurity. I mean, I feel like it does stem from some sort of insecurity.
How old are you, Ralph? How old are you, Ralph?
I'm 37.
You got gray hairs yet?
I do, on my beard. I ain't got nothing on the top no more.
Are you dyeing your beard?
I am not.
That's not a cosmetic surgery. That's not surgery.
Oh, you say you don't have nothing.
Yeah, but listen, it's
you don't have nothing on the top either. Would you get the hairline surgery? Would you get what Envy got?
I don't
Would you
have
get what Tory
hairline
Lane's got?
surgery.
Nah,
Women dye their hair every day, B. Women put in extensions
You know,
every day.
and
That's different. They
Right,
can
and
change the
just like
color of their
Mr.
hair. and all that.
Charlamagne-
That's different than surgery.
just like Mr. Charlamagne said, even the people that just want a little boost that he says that don't feel insecure, I feel like that still stems from some sort of insecurity. Why would you want any little boost, even if you know you look good?
Because you don't want gray hairs. Like, it's just
That's
that
not
simple.
a surgery.
Some people don't want gray hairs.
Hello, who's this?
Some people want a bigger breast size just because they want a bigger breast size. They want their breasts to sit different than their dress.
Eric, this is the first time I ever got to a radio station in my life.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to talk to no guys about this.
But
I don't want to talk to men about this.
Jay,
I really
what you got
don't.
to say, Jay?
No, but I wanted to ask a question. Since you guys were talking about insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
So if a guy goes and gets to get a bigger, that's not being insecure?
It would be
Definitely.
for me.
Definitely.
For me, it would be.
So at the end of the day, that's being insecure. If a guy has to go get a bigger from a surgeon.
Well, say
you're being
penis, bro. You
insecure.
can't say. You can say penis.
Penis, my bad.
I don't want to talk to guys.
Goodbye, man.
It's a waste of time. The last two calls was a total waste of time.
Hello, who's this?
Is this a woman?
Yes, this is a woman.
How are you, Queen?
Good morning.
Finally, Lord
What's
have
your name?
mercy.
Hi. So I would definitely have to agree with Charlamagne here. I don't feel like people get surgery. Not everybody gets surgery because they are insecure with themselves. Me personally, I'm beautiful, and I know that. So it's just like, like me, I really want to get my breasts done. But I told my husband after one more kid, I want my breasts done just because I want them to be a little bigger. He likes them as they are, but I kind of want them a little bigger. I'm not insecure about it, though. Just something I want to do.
And it's just that simple. I don't know why Envy and Taylor are complicating this so much.
So how do you, if you like your body, but then you say I want to get bigger breasts? That doesn't mean you like your body.
That is the stupidest. That is the stupidest logic I've ever heard in my life. Because
I love the way I look, but I want to go get bigger breasts.
Do you love your life?
I love my life.
I know you do, but you want a little more, right?
A little more, like what?
Just in general.
What does that do?
But no,
I'm not going to do surgery to get a little more.
Answer the question. You love your life.
I do,
but you wouldn't mind a little more. But if your life stayed the same, just the way it is now, you're perfectly fine with that, right?
Correct.
All right.
What the?
What you mean? What the? It's just that simple. I got breasts right now. I got breasts.
You got breasts.
Hold on one second, Kim. I got breasts right now.
You do. You got breasts.
But after I have another child, I may want to get a little bit more because if you're breastfeeding and stuff, you know your breast shrink. But I'm still perfectly fine with what I got.
Oh my God. Hello, Kim. Good morning, Kim.
Why is that difficult for y'all to understand?
Kim.
Hey.
Sorry, Kim. We were having a little conversation with you on the line.
Now I know this is a tough subject for a lot of Kims out there. Hello.
No. Yeah. I had a breast reduction because my back hurt, so not insecurity.
But that's health reasons. That's what I said. I said with health reasons to understand now. If you wanted a bigger ass and you went and got surgery, do you think it's a little insecurity? Maybe you wanted a bigger ass. Maybe guys wasn't hollering at you, or maybe when they hit it from the back, nothing's bouncing.
Stop trying to sway the jury.
I'm just asking.
Well, I already have a big ass. That doesn't pertain to me.
That's right. And you don't want a small ass just because you can't wipe correctly.
Oh, I wipe really good.
Oh my goodness. Well, Kim, thank you so much.
I want to tell the Envy the S is silent in Illinois. I'm from Illinois. The S is silent. We don't pronounce Illinois.
Illinois.
Oh, just Illinois, not Illinois?
Yeah, correct.
I'm sorry, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. Take one more call and make it a woman, please.
All right, let me see.
Because hopefully them two guys were scrubbed from the record because they were terrible. I don't know why we
Hello,
asked
who's
them
this?
about this.
Hello?
Hey, what's your name?
Victoria.
Hey, Victoria.
Hey,
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you, Victoria?
I'm 29.
29.
Well, I'll be 29 on the 26th.
Okay, well, happy birthday. So,
do you think women who get plastic surgery are insecure?
No, I don't. Because I personally want to do something to my lips. I have nice, beautiful, full lips. And I just want to see, like, what they'll look like if they were, like, more shaped.
I love my lips. But I just want to see. That's kind of like an insecurity.
Yo,
like,
you and Taylor got to stop projecting.
No,
stop
it's
projecting
not,
on people. Yo,
I
stop
just want to
projecting.
see what it'll look like.
Mama, your lips are beautiful. You don't need to do
You
nothing
ain't never
with your
seen
lips.
her before.
I know, but if she like
you might see her and be like, okay, I can see why you want to do that. I'm saying, you don't know. Like, you don't know. Like, let her, she knows herself. All I'm simply telling y'all is just because a person wants to do something doesn't mean that they lack confidence in what they have.
Taylor, what's the moral of the story, Taylor?
Taylor don't know. Taylor, because when Taylor gets some money, she gonna look like a totally different person.
I don't want to look like anything else but myself.
Taylor, you already told us you're insecure. You said it. That's how you said it.
I believe everybody's insecure. You're insecure about your penis, right? Because you get triggered by it.
Not now.
You're a liar.
Back in the day, I was. Not now.
So you don't get triggered by it at all. If you're
no,
what?
I get jealous. That don't mean I want one.
Okay.
A dude calls me with a 13.5-inch penis. I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? But guess what? I'm not going to dwell on that because God blessed me with other things.
God blessed me with myself, and I'm happy with myself.
Exactly.
And I say Cardi is right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think just because somebody has plastic surgery does not mean that they have an insecurity. As many people called up here and said today, some people just want to do things to enhance themselves because they simply want to. Not because they lack confidence, not because they're uncertain about anything, not because they don't like something about themselves, just because they simply want to.
But
what's wrong with that?
I would nothing. And I would tell everybody out there, especially the queens out there, y'all look beautiful. Y'all don't need surgery. You don't need a bigger breast. You don't need bigger hips. Y'all don't need a thin waistline. You don't need a fatter ass. You women are beautiful.
I would
Stop
tell
getting
you,
them surgeries. Because people are dying getting them surgeries. So
I would
you look
tell
beautiful.
y'all, get a second opinion.
Okay?
I would tell y'all, I don't know. I haven't seen enough of y'all.
God,
some of y'all might tell me y'all want to get breast implants, and I can say, hey, I can see why you say that. Some of y'all might tell me y'all want to go see Dr. Miami for some ass and hips, and I can say, hey, I can see why you say that. That's on you, boo.
Y'all look beautiful. Y'all don't need surgery. All right. When we come back, we got rumors. We got to talk about 21 Savage. He was wilding the other day, and we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Crazy ass room.
What?
It's a crazy ass room.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Now, we were talking about Cardi B on Jason Lee's show, and, you know, Cardi B said that just because you get plastic surgery doesn't mean that you're insecure or you lack confidence or you don't like something about yourself. I totally agree with her. Envy, you know, disagrees. Mm-hmm. And Envy just told us a story behind the scenes that he didn't say on air. Say what you said on air, King.
Which one?
Say it.
On my son?
Yeah, say it.
Oh, I said when me and my son, when we go to the beach or we go on vacation, I'd be a little insecure. I'm not gonna lie.
Why? Say it, King.
Because my son is cut up. He works out twice a day. He's cut up. He got abs. He's diesel.
Now, didn't I tell y'all that Envy and our producer Taylor came on this radio this morning and projected all their insecurities about themselves onto y'all?
I'm not saying I don't have insecurities. I think we all have insecurities. What Kanye says, we all have insecurities. I'm just the first to tell you, yes, I have insecurities. I don't have a problem
He said
with that.
we're all self-conscious. That's what he said.
Well, I just made up my own
You're
lyrics.
jealous of your own son because your son cut up. Those are your genes.
I didn't say I was
your
jealous
genetics,
of him.
but because your son decided to go in the gym and actually do the work.
I didn't say I was
you
jealous
decided
of
to
him.
stand behind turntables and mix all your goddamn life and eat at late hours of the night. You know what I mean? And be up all night not getting proper sleep because that man puts in the work on his body.
I was jealous of him. I said I'm insecure when I'm next to him because his body is diesel and
this is
I put on a t-shirt.
I just wanted people to know where these insecurities that he was projecting on y'all this morning stem from.
No, don't stem from that.
Okay?
Shout out to Lil Logan. What up, Logan?
There ain't nothing little about Logan. That's Big Logan. You respect that man. You respect the man of the house. Call that man Big Logan. Calling your son Lil Logan. How dare you?
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Hey, Big Logan. Start calling your daddy Junior from now on.
Don't get Logan beat
Start
up.
calling your daddy Junior from
Don't
now
get Logan
on.
beat
When
up,
you walk
man.
in the house this morning, say, "What's up, Junior?"
What's up, Junior?
Okay. When you walk in the house today, Big Logan, you say, "What's up, Junior?" Big piece of chicken is yours. Stop with the clues bombs for Big Logan. All right? The man of the house.
All right.
All right? And technically you are the lady of the house this week because your wife is gone for another how many days?
I think we got 11 days left.
All right, Logan. You be the man of the house for the next 12 days.
Oh, my
All right?
goodness. All right. When we come back,
Big
we got
Logan.
your rumor report. We got to talk about 21 Savage. He was wilding on Clubhouse.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either, but we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk 21 Savage.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
yes, on the Breakfast Club.
Now, 21 Savage was on Clubhouse the other night, and he got into an argument with a bunch of people on Clubhouse. Now, people don't know where this argument started from, but we do know where it was going. It was talking about, well, let's just play the audio.
Y'all ain't dying in real life, man. Stop playing.
Then that sounds like a few I know from the rag. All right, bro. So you saying y'all undefeated on this side? Y'all ain't took no loss.
Man, every that we beef with, 30 of they get smoked, and don't nothing happen to us in real life. Hey, look, Cap, you from Chicago. I advise you to shut the up. I advise you to shut the up, because the that I with out there spanking it. So stop playing.
Is that all shit sounds
Y'all ain't spanking nothing.
Yeah. So this is where they always say they try to trick you out of your situation. That's what it seemed like to me.
Whoever edited that edited out a lot. You know what I mean? But, you know, all y'all black men got to grow up. Y'all sound like a bunch of devil damn fools. There's no way you can listen back to any of that and think any of that is respectable. You know what I mean? Like I expect way more from 21 Savage personally. Like, he's been on Breakfast Club a few times. You know, we've had conversations. That brother is way more intelligent than that. And for a man who I think is still facing his own legal issues, you know, and you see what's happening to other rappers in Atlanta, why would you even put yourself out there like that?
Yeah, I think it was emotional.
You gotta have better.
stupid.
You gotta have higher emotional intelligence than that.
And the thing with 21 Savage, I think he just got like the key to the city for all the
That's what I'm saying, for all the
good work he
charity
does in
and
the
stuff he
community.
doing,
All the stuff he does in the community. Well, Freddie Gibbs says Iggy's arguing over who killed the most Iggy's on Clubhouse. Laugh out loud. Ice-T was like, I actually think that app was created by the police.
Gotta be,
especially for dumb MFers. He was like, we got to do better.
You on Clubhouse literally bragging about who killed the most people as if Fannie Lou Willis, the DA in Atlanta, not somewhere rubbing her hands right now. Y'all make it so easy for these people.
Yeah.
Y'all make it so easy for these people to build cases against y'all. And, you know.
And they're mad when they build these cases.
Mad when they build the cases. and then don't go in the courtroom and talk about who's snitching on you. Because, boy, that sounded like a confession to me. And, you know, what's sad about it is right now, 21's having a great moment career-wise.
Album just came out with Drake. He's doing some positive stuff for the community.
That's right. And he has the opportunity to go out on the road with Drake and make more money than he's probably ever made in his life. And he's about to blow it because he wants to bang on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
On Clubhouse, my brother. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, 21.
Now, little TJ, we reported that he was arrested for a gun charge a couple days ago, and I told you it didn't seem right. But now they're saying his attorney said that the police probably searched that vehicle illegally. They said there was no reason for a traffic stop. They said the car was allegedly parked, and they said TJ wasn't the only person in that car. They said there was a bunch of people in that car. That's what I said. They actually got arrested. So they never said it was his gun, never said it was his, so it was just a gun found on the floor of the vehicle.
And what I was telling y'all yesterday, if you have an armed security guard who's licensed to carry his weapon, whether it's an off-duty police officer or somebody who used to be a police officer, that situation would never happen because that gun would belong to that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Situations like that only happen when it's a gun nobody's supposed to have, and nobody in the car wants to claim the gun, so they lock up everybody.
They take everybody in, right?
You get you an armed security guard, you don't have those problems.
And they said the car was parked, it wasn't moving, it wasn't in violation of a traffic stop. They said he wasn't driving, he was in the passenger of the car with several other people, and he was not the driver.
Remember when we was growing up, they used to say smart people learn from their own mistakes, wise people learn from the mistakes of others.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a lack of wise people nowadays? Like, how many times are we going to hear stories like that to know not to make those mistakes?
Yeah.
Hire an armed security guard. Okay, don't listen to these people that's telling you that if you got security that you weak, if you got security that you a sucker. You are worth something. Protect it. People have already tried to kill you.
Absolutely.
Right? Protect yourself by hiring armed security, King.
All right, and I'll just tell you about 2 concerts that they just released the lineups. The Governor's Ball, which happens June 9th through 11th. Lizzo, Lil Uzi, Kendrick Lamar, Pusha T, and so many more. That sounds like that's going to be a dope show. You got Lil Baby on that show. You got Lil Nas X, Giveon, and a host of others. So that sounds like it's going to be a dope show. Now, for all the aunties and uncles.
Us.
I was going to say us too.
No, you made it seem like that ain't us.
That's us too. Because this show sounds crazy too. This is the Lovers and Friends edition. That's Saturday, May 6th at Las Vegas. Missy Elliott, Mariah Carey, Pitbull, Usher, Summer Walker, Jhené Aiko, Miguel, Party Next Door, Bryson Tiller, 50 Cent, The Diplomats, Nori, Chingy, Petey Pablo, Manny Fresh, The Franchise Boys, Young Jock, Little Kim, Eve, T.I., Soulja Boy, The Brat, Bow Wow, Omarion, Boyz II Men, Nelly, Busta Rhymes, Flo Rida, Master P, and the No Limit Soldiers.
I need a
Sean
nap now.
Paul, Shaggy, Beanie Man, Chris Brown.
When that show is?
Genuine, Remy Ma, In Vogue, Blackstreet, Jagged Edge, Next, Wayne Wonder, Kevin Little, 702, Lumi D, Little Mo.
All you doing is talking my language. You ain't say one word I didn't understand. I understand.
Saturday,
I
May
speak
6th.
fluent all of that.
Yeah, out in Vegas.
When is that?
Saturday, May 6th, out in Vegas.
Oh, I need a 2-hour nap every day.
Every day to get to all the people.
Until the day before that concert.
Jesus. That's going to be a dope one.
That was a show. I ain't even got the energy for that. That sounds too long.
All right.
That's an all-day show.
Now, I think that's about 3 days. I think it's a festival. So
Okay.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report now. Who you giving your donkey to?
For after the hour, we need Hunter Biden to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with him. And then I'd like to open up the phone lines and just see if anybody else has been in this situation where you got a stripper pregnant and you didn't want that stripper's child to have your last name. We'll discuss.
Jesus. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Looking to turn a small bet into a big payday? With DraftKings Sportsbook same-game parlays, you can pocket more cash when you combine multiple bets from one game. Download the app, sign up with code ENVY, that's ENVY, and get a special offer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day, ask Charlamagne.
I'm a Democrat, so being Donkey of the Day is a little bit of a mixed one.
Oh, like a donkey.
Hee-haw.
Okay. Donkey of the Day. The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Brothers, how y'all feel? Sisters, y'all all right? Okay, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, January 18th. Let me make sure it's the 18th. All right. Goes to Hunter Biden. Now, let's be clear. Mainstream liberal media gives Hunter Biden a lot of passes. Oh, they shoot Hunter Biden a lot of bail. Okay, it's a lot of soft reporting on a lot of his scandals. Now, we all know Hunter Biden has battled drug addiction. There's literally a video of him with a cigarette in his mouth, weighing what appears to be crack. Killer Mike said it eloquently when he was on my show, Hell of a Week.
Why is Hunter Biden not in jail?
Because he don't
I
rap.
saw that smoking crack. I seen him with a prostitute. That mother outside smoking crack doing business in Ukraine now.
Media ignored that for the most part. Okay, federal prosecutors once reportedly gathered enough evidence to charge Hunter Biden with tax crimes and for making a false statement related to a gun purchase. I mean, he's been under federal investigation over potential violations of, tax and money laundering laws since 2018. I mean, even right now, the suppression of Hunter Biden's laptop is what some would call a huge scandal. You know the laptop I'm talking about, the same laptop where he was, talking to his corporate attorney and referred to his corporate attorney who was 100% white as the N-word. Don't worry, though. Okay, he used it as a term of endearment, all right? But as always, I can't help but wonder how would all of this be reported on by liberal media if Hunter Biden wasn't, Massa Biden's son. I'm just asking, okay? Please don't kill the messenger, because I know you Negroes who was in all the pictures with President Biden this past Monday at the MLK events showing all your teeth. Y'all be ready to attack a Negro on his behalf, okay? Y'all really do like to show all your teeth when y'all be in those group selfies with the president, but that's a topic for another day. Douglas Wise, a former Defense Intelligence Agency deputy director, said that most of what was found in Hunter's reported emails was real, but he signed the letter attacking the NY Post and dismissing the content on Hunter Biden's laptop as disinformation anyway. But we're not going to talk about all of that this morning. What we are here to discuss is the fact that what I'm about to tell you is one of the most egregious things Hunter Biden has done thus far. Okay, see, Hunter Biden has a 4-year-old daughter with a stripper. Exotic dancer, adult entertainer. She's from Arkansas. Her name is London Roberts, and she has a 4-year-old daughter from Hunter Biden. And Hunter is blocking the usage of his last name for said child, okay? London wants to change her child's name, the last name to Biden, so the child can benefit from the family's presidential lineage. You can understand that, right? The child's name is currently Navy Joan Roberts, and the mother wants the child to be known as Navy Joan Biden. But Hunter Biden has asked the judge to stop his 4-year-old daughter from taking his surname. You don't believe me? Let's go to the news report.
Hunter Biden is demanding a judge deny his 4-year-old daughter from taking his last name. Why? She's the love child with a former stripper named London Roberts, who Hunter denied knowing until a paternity test proved the little girl was his. Hunter's baby's mother, London Roberts, wants their daughter to have the Biden last name because it is, quote, synonymous with being well-educated, successful, financially acute, and politically powerful. She wants her daughter to grow up to be a Ukrainian energy expert, just like her daddy. But not everyone's on board with the change. Hunter's fighting it tooth and nail. He says changing his baby's last name to Biden would, quote, rob her of a peaceful existence.
Oh, let me cite my sources, too. That was Judge Jeannie Pirro from Fox News. Hunter said the name would rob the child of a peaceful existence. I disagree, Hunter. You are proof of that. Okay, your last name is Biden. The only reason you don't have a peaceful existence is because of your poor choices. All right, in fact, by your logic, your daddy shouldn't want your last name to be Biden, because if people didn't know you were his son, it would be a lot less headache for him, I'm sure. His existence would be a lot more peaceful if people didn't know you were his son. What I don't like about this story, and the reason Hunter is getting donkey today, is because he's out here saying he don't want the kid to have the Biden last name because he wants the kid to have a peaceful existence. No. You don't want that kid to have your last name because you don't want the kid. All right, I'm reading in the Daily Mail, and it says, according to the filing, the child remains estranged, and has estranged in parentheses, from the Biden family, and that giving the child the last name could rectify this misconduct or neglect. I am sick of these moral high grounds folks be trying to stand on. Okay? Why is Hunter not acknowledging the child? Why is President Biden and the First Lady not acknowledging their grandchild? Mind you, it's not going to impact them politically. And it shouldn't. Because I don't know about y'all, but that perfect politician thing, I threw that out the window a long time ago. Because I understand there's no perfect politicians, because there's no perfect humans. And we all go through things. We all got dirt. And if we keep looking for perfect humans in politics, we will be disappointed all the time. But as a man, I don't respect you if you are not handling your responsibilities. All right, there's nothing wrong with getting strippers pregnant. Okay, hell, in some parts of the South, it's a rite of passage. Dropping the clues bombs for Atlanta. All right? But we don't and will never respect the man who doesn't take care of his children. Okay? Once said child gets here. And that's why I need Remy Ma to give Hunter Biden the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Now, what do we think of this situation? If you got a stripper pregnant, Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Would you want the child to have your last name?
Let's talk about it. 800-585-1051. Regardless of who the mom is, that's still your child.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter.
That's what I would
If she's
think.
a stripper, if she's a doctor, if she's a nurse.
I don't want the child to have my last name because that would rob him of a peaceful existence. Well, why you ain't wear a condom then? Why you shot the club up then?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she's a teacher or what's that?
I'm telling you,
What's that called?
A mime.
A mime.
Fool. This dude, he doing his hands like a mime. Talk about what, a ventriloquist? This guy. What's up with this guy, man?
It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, it's your child.
I agree wholeheartedly, and we know the only reason he doesn't want this child to have the last name is because he had the child with an adult entertainer, and he think it would look bad on his family politically. We know this is about politics. Don't try to act like it's because you don't want the child to have a peaceful existence. Your last name Biden. All you do is raise hell out here, Hunter.
All right, so what's the question? What are we asking?
If you got somebody pregnant, a stripper pregnant, you know, would you want that child to have your last name?
All right. 800-585-1051. Let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Pull out your phone. Call in right now.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic. Break it down. 800-585-1051.
The Breakfast Club.
We talk about breaking generational curses. You can't break generational curses doing stuff like this.
No, exactly. You cannot. And I mean, either way, stripper, it's not a bad profession. She could be a decent human being, so why not?
I love strippers. I don't even like the notion that strippers aren't decent human beings. Just because you decide to strip, be an adult entertainer. Well, listen, I love strippers. I had so much fun in the strip club in Ghana. I had a ball. I was in there balling, throwing them setties or CDs or whatever you call them. Balling.
Goodness gracious.
$400.
$400
Looks like I threw 400,000.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Mark from Florida. How's it going, guys? Good morning.
Mark from Florida. What's your thoughts, Mark?
Man, it doesn't matter if your name is Biden, Trump. It could even be Rothschild. A crackhead is going to be a crackhead, brother. That's it.
Goodness gracious. Goodbye, Mark.
You know what's so funny about that? The funny thing is, she talking about she wanted the child's last name to be Biden. It ain't because of Hunter. No. It's because of the dad. Yeah, it ain't because of you, Hunter.
Hello, who's this?
This is Joyce. How are you this morning?
Good morning. How you feeling?
I'm doing okay.
Now, we're asking about Charlamagne gave Donkey of the Day to Hunter Biden. And that's the reason because he doesn't want his child to have his last name. What's your thought?
Well, I do agree with what Charlamagne is saying. The guy made a mistake. But at the end of the day, I understand where Hunter is coming from, too. The only reason we know as much as we do about Hunter is because he is a Biden. Men have babies with strippers every day. Men get caught doing drugs, and they live lifestyles, you know, out of the norm every day. But simply because he is a Biden is why he's in the media. That's why he's being tracked. That's why he's being watched. That baby girl will forever be known as Biden's granddaughter. When she's 17, 18 years old, if she's making some bad decisions, she's going to be known as Biden's granddaughter.
Absolutely.
No, that's true. But also, I agree with everything that you're saying. Like, you know, if Hunter didn't have the Biden last name, he could smoke crack and sleep with prostitutes in peace.
And nobody would know anything about her.
But don't you think that woman, that young girl, needs to be connected to her lineage? Because forget the daddy. She might tap into what the granddaddy is doing. You know what I mean? And decide to live a different type of life
she might
because
be great.
of that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. If there's a pro and a con to both of them.
Yeah.
So it's between a rocky and a hard spot. Because she's basically wanting the last name for the very same reason he doesn't want it.
Hey, listen, I agree with you, and I
Thank
love
you,
the
Mama.
fact that you said in between a rock, as in crack rock, and a hard spot.
It's a hard place, but you're stupid. All right, we're taking your calls, 800-585-1051. We're talking about Hunter Biden. Charlamagne gave him Donkey of the Day, and that's because he asked the judge to deny his 4-year-old daughter from taking his surname, his last name. He doesn't want his daughter to have his last name.
Unbelievable, because he said he doesn't want his daughter to be robbed of a peaceful existence. That's a damn lie, honey. You just don't want your child to have your last name because you don't really want that child.
All right, we'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. What's your thoughts?
Call me. Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic. Come on. 800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, Charlamagne gave Hunter Biden Donkey of the Day for what?
Because Hunter Biden is blocking a judge from using his surname Biden. You know, Hunter Biden fathered a 4-year-old daughter with an exotic dancer named London Roberts, and his child's name is Navy Joan Roberts. And London wants her child to be known as Navy Joan Biden, you know, and in the filing it says the child remains estranged from the Biden family and that giving the child the last name could rectify this misconduct or neglect. I think this is so whack of Hunter Biden to not want his child to have his last name. Right. I think it's so whack. And I understand, you know, what I didn't understand at first when he said, you know, it could rob the child of a peaceful existence, but that only matters when you live in the way Hunter Biden is living.
Correct.
You know, if you want to smoke crack in peace, if you want to sleep with prostitutes in peace, you know what I mean? If you want to, you know, talk to your white lawyer and call him the N-word in peace, yeah, that's, you know, you can do that if your last name isn't Biden.
Well, you know what? I think Joe Biden and his wife should actually do the right thing and see the baby. I think they should be a part of the baby's life. Forget
100%.
Hunter. Hunter, you know, we could talk about the crack and all the stuff that he did, but as a grandfather, he should be like, you know what, this is my granddaughter. Because there's a lot of people in the world, especially in America, that's probably dealing with similar type of things. Maybe not, you know, maybe not a baby with a stripper, but, you know, taking care of that child and click.
From Brooklyn.
Hey, good morning, Mama. What's your thoughts?
So I think that she should definitely get his name. I don't see the reason why not. It's already out there. There's a paternity test. So there's something called like popular adjacent, meaning like that child is going to be popular regardless of what. That child is going to be known regardless of what because it's already there. So he's not securing her or keeping her safe from anything. It's out there. I don't blame the mother because there's people that they give their kids last names for benefits. Because I remember my mother wanted to do the same thing when she had me. To get my aunt was like, don't give her your husband's last name so that you could get food stamps. And my father was not having it. And they tried the same thing when I had my daughter and my husband, but he was my boyfriend at the time. I didn't even bring it up to him because he was not going to have it.
And you're absolutely right. Why wouldn't you want your child to have the privileges of being a Biden? Why wouldn't you want your child to have the benefits of being a Biden?
Truth. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's cracking? It's Maxwell.
What's up, brother? What's your thoughts? Talking Hunter Biden this morning.
I was saying, Charlamagne, first of all, congratulations to you, man, because politically, you're finally really woke. You ain't falling for, like, the media tricks, you know what I mean?
Take us off speaker if you can. Take us off speaker. You sound a little foggy.
Hello?
The last name.
Whatever you said. What was the last part you said?
Yeah. You sound a little foggy. We saying take us off speaker or Bluetooth, brother.
Damn, I'm in the shower. Y'all was taking too long. I gotta get ready for work.
How you talking to us in the shower?
I gotta go, man. I can't let y'all take me off track. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I gotta work.
All right, King. See, that's why I love Breakfast Club listeners. You see how comfortable Breakfast Club listeners with us? He wanted to talk to us, but we took too long. So he got to get in the shower and go to work. You know what that's called? That's called a man handling his responsibilities. Hunter Biden, you know nothing about that. Okay? Jesus. Hunter Biden, you know nothing about a man handling his responsibilities. That king called us, and because we were going to keep him from being able to take his shower and him being on time, he got off the phone. I respect that king, man.
Goodness gracious. All right. Well, what's the moral of the story if there's a moral?
The moral of the story is, Hunter, let Navy Joan have your last name, Biden. Okay? Let her reap the benefits and have the privileges of having that last name because that last name protects you. That last name keeps liberal media off your ass. Okay? So it'll do the same for her.
All right. When we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to talk about Tyga. He was on a couple of Pop Smoke songs, and he was removed. Not because he wanted to, because they didn't want him on it. All right, we'll tell you about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yo.
Let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Smokey Robinson.
Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the rumor report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Yes, on the Breakfast Club.
All right, now Smokey Robinson, he's been on the Breakfast Club before, of course. Yeah. He was doing an interview with Vlad TV. Now,
What up, Vlad?
I love when these celebrities get a little older and just start talking and just start telling their story. It's always the best because you get so much information. Well, he was talking about his relationship with Diana Ross.
Well, she wrote a book at one point, and she said the two of you actually were dating at one point.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did that last a long time, or was that just sort of brief?
Well, it lasted probably longer than it should because I was married at the time.
Oh, so this happened later.
Yeah, that happened later.
Okay.
That happened after I got married. Yeah, after I got them signed up in Motown and all that. That's when that started.
Well,
so Diana Ross was the side chick?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's what he said. She got a record deal out the situation. What y'all young ladies getting for sleeping with these married men out here?
Shut up, man.
Not a
Shut
damn
up.
thing.
Now, shout to who
Lonely
kid.
Valentine's Day. That's what y'all
That's coming
getting.
up. Well, they could get a cockroach named after him. The Bronx Zoo
That's
has
right.
this new
Yeah,
thing
that's
now
true.
that you can.
That's true.
If you can't
That's
think
true.
about what you're going to get your boo, you can pay $15 and you can name a cockroach after your boo.
That is a fact. If you in the Bronx and you dating a married man and he can't at least get you a cockroach for Valentine's, something wrong. You need to keep your vagina to yourself from now on.
And we're not making it up. That's true. You can check out the Bronx Zoo and
That's a
definitely
fact.
do it. Yep. Now, Tyga was kicking it with Who Kid and Mike Tyson on Hot Boxing, and they were talking about his relationship with Pop Smoke and why he had to be removed off of a song.
Pop Smoke, man. How was that put together? Was it a cool relationship with him back then?
Yeah, so we did 2 records before he passed, and then one of them, it was a conflict on it. So I was like, it's cool, take me off of it. I ain't tripping. Somebody else didn't want me on the song, right? So it's another artist.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, it's cool, I ain't tripping, like whatever, let's just do something else. And he was cool like that. Then we did another song, and then we finished it, but we didn't finish the final song because he had passed right before the album came out.
Wow.
But he had texted me, he was like, yo, I want to put a Latin artist on, a female artist, like, who do you think? And I was like, shit, we should put Karol G on it, because at the time I was like, Karol G popping, let's put her on it. So we ended up putting her on it for the album.
And he also talks about how he knew Pop Smoke was a star.
Knowing him, like, what was the way you looked at him? I mean, he was cool,
he was out of here, bro. He was different, bro. He was a star, like, his whole vibe, you know what I'm saying? He definitely would have changed, like, rap as far as, like, what it feels now. Because, like you said, it's almost like when 50 came out, it was like, it was super gangster, but then, like, he started doing melody and started doing those records, and those records became bigger. Wow. I feel like Pop Smoke, too. Like, his melodic records is bigger than his, like, street songs, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely right, though. I mean, Pop Smoke was 100% that next New York rap superstar. Like,
I don't even think New York. I just think that's superstar. I think he would have been.
I just say New York superstar because, New York always produces a superstar. New York always produces an international superstar. You know, before Pop, it was Cardi.
Right.
You know what I mean? And Pop would have absolutely been that next international rap superstar from New York. He was already doing movies. He was starring in Boogie.
Yeah.
You know, I had a small role in Boogie as well. Salute to Eddie Hung. But, you can go look at Boogie now. But Pop was out of here.
Now, we've been talking about it all week. Of course, Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa did this huge concert out in Ghana. 50,000 fans, no problems, no incidents.
Black Star Line Festival.
Yeah, the Black Star Line Festival. And people are not necessarily talking about that. They're talking about the criticism because he had Dave Chappelle and Dave Chappelle's past anti-trans jokes and Talib Kweli bands. And
I never heard this until you said it just now.
Really?
No.
Yeah, that people are.
I never heard any of this.
Are complaining about that. Well, he responded to it.
Huh?
Yeah, he responded to it. He said they were complaining because he had Dave Chappelle there and Talib Kweli. But he responded. He just says, I'm not even thinking about that. He said, I wanted to create a festival that my people can actually afford. He said, I always wanted this festival to do something that other festivals couldn't do. It provided access to people that don't typically get to go to these concerts because a lot of these events around the world price people out, and I wanted to create something that my people could afford.
I didn't hear about any of this until Envy said it. Who are these people? We have to start citing our sources. If it's just randoms on social media making noise, we should not care. I was in Ghana the week prior to the Black Star Line Festival. I was there the week prior and some of that week, and I saw Chance and Vic out there, and the kids didn't have school. I would have stayed for that festival.
Right. I just think it's a great thing what they did, and that's a beautiful thing. Hopefully they do it each and every year. Hopefully I get a chance to get down there and see that festival.
Salute to Ghana, man. We had a ball in Ghana. Dropping the clues bombs for the Silver Fox once again. Silver Fox is a strip club in Ghana. My wife and I had a ball.
How much did you spend?
How much did I spend in the strip club? Tell Brandon to come here real quick. Brandon, how much did I spend? Because I spent American dollars, but the American dollars I spent don't sound as big as the. How much is the American dollar to the Ghana dollar?
About 10-to-1 exchange, so 10 cities is $1.
Okay, so if I spent $1,500 in the strip club, how much Unc spent?
About 15,000.
15 racks. That's all.
Wait, you said 1,500?
If I spent $1,500 American dollars,
Yeah, 15,000.
So 15,000. Hey, I dropped 15,000. I dropped 15,000 Ghana dollars in the script club. Yeah, in Silver Fox.
All right.
We balled out.
All right.
That was just me though. I had people with me throwing money.
That money.
Yeah.
My
so we
goodness.
might have dropped about 100.
100 what?
100. What is it? Cities.
Cities, yes.
100 cities.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. All right. When we come back, we got the People's Choice Mix. And have you guys been watching this show on HBO? I heard it's pretty dope. It's called The Last of Us. They said it's HBO's, I guess, big show on Sundays now. It's about.
I did see it.
It's about, I guess, it's some fungus that's taking over people and making them like zombies or something.
I didn't know what it was about. My wife was watching it. I did watch it. We was watching it Saturday night, actually. The Last of Us. That's what it's called.
Yeah, hit me on social. I want to know how it is before I start watching.
It's only one episode.
Yeah, I don't usually watch them zombie type of movies and all that. I'm not into that, but I heard this is really good.
It's only been one episode. From what I saw season 1, episode 1.
Okay. All right. Well, it's People's Choice Mix is up next. Let's go.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Your company has goals this year. Find the right people to help you achieve them with ZipRecruiter, where 4 out of 5 employees get a quality candidate within the first day. Try it free at ZipRecruiter.com/breakfast. ZipRecruiter.com/breakfast. BREAKFAST. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, tomorrow we got another guest host popping up, right?
We do. We got a special guest host coming up. My good sister, longtime friend to the Breakfast Club, Queen Angela Rye, will be guest hosting tomorrow on the Breakfast Club. She'll be here Thursday and Friday.
Cool.
And then Friday we got another special guest host that will be joining her.
That's right.
Yes, but I don't know if I want to say her name yet because I don't know if it's complete. It's confirmed, but we'll know tomorrow.
Yep, I think next week we got Lala coming up.
Lala will be here
so
for
we got
a couple
of
of
people,
days.
Yeah, we got a lot of people coming up, so it's going to be a lot of fun, all right? So when we come back, we got the positive notice, the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
Yeah, and before I do the positive note, man, I just want to salute to everybody who's been texting me over the past week or so saying, man, why does Envy sound so different? My response is always the same. He got a nose job.
I don't have a nose job. I got surgery. They removed the polyps from the inside of my nose, which makes me talk a lot clearer. What you heard before was the way I wasn't supposed to be speaking, and this is the way I'm supposed to be speaking and sounding.
Well, every time I say he got a nose job, people say, really? And I say yes.
You're an idiot,
and
man.
then he confirms it because you got nose surgery. Right?
I did get nose surgery, but I didn't get a nose job, man.
Same difference.
No, it's not.
Okay? Listen, the positive note is simply this. Life is a long lesson in humility. What does that mean? It means being okay, making mistakes, and asking for help. When you are humble, you open yourself up to continuous growth and learning, and you prime yourself to handle the inevitable lows of life, business, and everything else with grace and dignity.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?